Hey everyone, we're joined by New York Red Bulls midfielder Daniel Edelman. As always, use the raise hand function in the Zoom, and then if you're in person, raise your hand. First hand I saw was Gary. Gary, you have the floor.
Dan, you and your teammates went into a knife fight tonight. Kept the guys basically shotless for about 45 minutes. But you needed 3 points, got one. How does that feel good for the group going into the next game against Austin FC on Wednesday? How important now that match is going to be?
Yeah, I think we wanted 3 points for sure, but we're going to take this point with knowing that we can go into Austin and get three. I think this was like a grind game, like you said. We had to fight. The first 45 was great. They sort of got back into it in the second 45. But I was really happy with just the fight in general. If we have that mentality and that mindset, I think that was a consistent game of like 90 minutes of just grit and grind, and we were just unlucky to put one away. We saw the Freese made an amazing save on Omir. That was probably the biggest chance in the match. But it's coming for us. We can all feel it. We're so close. We're going to stay positive, and we know it's coming.
Next, go Daniel.
How you doing, Dan? Obviously, this is the first season that you guys have the NYC Red Bull Trophy. Just talk about, you guys won it this year. Just talk about the feeling for the fans that you guys took home that trophy.
Yeah, it's a good feeling to know that we've played 3 times and we won 2 games. This was a tie that we got the best of them this season. Honestly, for me, it's a good feeling, but the focus for us right now is the playoffs. I think it's a little nice relief that we got the better of them, but it doesn't really mean much in the sense that we need to focus on the next game at Austin. We're going to build off this because we saw that these guys are a talented group of players, NYCFC, and they have good attacking players, and we were able to put our foot on the gas, I think, the whole game and really stay on them and not let them create much. And we can see that we have quality on the ball and that we can do it, and we don't just have to press all the time. I think that's what we're gonna need to keep doing for the rest of the season.
Next, go to Christian.
And then, personally, what did you take out of this game, and did it make any difference playing without Sean Hillis on the lineup?
Yeah, I think for me personally, it just shows that there's guys in there like Sands and Parks that I'm competing with. I think at a bigger level, like even like US speaking, like for the senior team, and yeah, it's good that I can match up against those guys, and I'm happy for me. We got 2 wins against them this season, and I was hoping for a three-peat, but we got the tie, and then to have Sean Nilis out. I mean, Hassan stepped up big today. He was excellent alongside Andres, and then Dylan comes on, and Dylan helped close out the game, and that's what we needed. We could not walk away with that game with no points, and to get 1 point was critical for us.
Go back to Daniel.
Coming in these games, I think only 2 goals have been scored in 3 games, 1 by a penalty. Is there a different mindset coming into this game, knowing that 1 goal could get you the win?
Yeah, I think that's something that in our style of play in the Red Bulls, games are going to be like this, where it was 0-0 today, but it could have ended up 1-0. That's a common trend we saw with JMI's free kick against DC. It's a 1-0 game. We've had those, and we take those. I mean, it might not be the prettiest game that we want to play, but those are huge moments. And today we were so close to getting it, and it was a tough environment, playing in a smaller field with this crowd. But the guys stepped up and did really well. I was excited with the group, and now it's just focusing on, hey, we might get 1 or 2 chances. How can we put those away and be killers in that sense?
Next, go to Michael.
We saw Dylan return to play today for the first time. People like Dante and Corey Berg still getting back into the groove. Can you talk about what those players bring to the squad? You said that the team is so close to getting 3 points. What these players returning from injury, especially in this last stretch, how much they mean going into these last 6 games.
Yeah, I mean, for a few weeks, months now, with Dylan, Corey out, and Dante, I mean, they see the work that they're doing in training, and they're doing everything they can to get back into the group, and it's really great to see that they're back in the team because we need them. They're depth on this roster, and they can fill spots really well with Corey coming on and causing havoc up top, and Dylan coming in as another back line that can just close out a game like he did today and really be a vocal voice on the field. So those guys are important. Dante, Corey, they're gonna need to score goals in these last few games, and I can feel it coming. And yeah, I'm excited that they're back with the group because we need them.
we have time for one more question with Daniel. We'll go to Daniel.
6 games left. You're gonna need a lot of help, but if you guys ultimately do make the playoffs, what's gonna be the biggest reason that you guys get over the line?
I think it'll just be our determination and I think desperation right now. It's not like I haven't got a chance to look at what the standings are going to be because there's games later today, but it's not that close points difference from where we was 13th before the game to the 9th place team, and we're desperate for points, honestly. Like we need to get them, and we need to focus on wins, but we're still focusing on the process. We can't just resort to, okay, we need 3 points. We need that's never gonna happen. We need to focus on the how. How are we gonna get those 3 points? We can't, and the process that's gonna get us there. That's the main focus right now. We can't start to freak out and scramble or anything like that. Like we have the guys, and again, it was 0-0, and we were so close today. It's gonna come, and I have full faith in the team.
Daniel, thank you for joining us. We appreciate your time.
Thanks, guys.